Last year, the town voted to switch from an in-house dispatch system at the Public Safety Building to a regional facility. The new facility located in Holbrook will handle the town of Norwood's dispatch and emergency calls. Chief Brooks and Chief Hayes explained how the new regional emergency dispatch system will work starting later this year.
We anticipate in late March turning all our 911 calls over to Holbrook Regional Dispatch. Before that happens, we are going to set up equipment and information boards and signs in the station so that somebody sitting in Holbrook can actually communicate to the firefighters on the floor here. The residents should see no difference in performance. The call will come through, the call will be dispatched, our firefighters will still go. It's just where the person that answers the phone is sitting is the only major difference.
And then, we expect that the police side will occur over the summer. Again, we have to set up for that, just like fire is setting up to prepare for their March change. But what Chief Hayes said, I think is the important part, is that Norwood residents will not see any change. This will really be invisible. When you dial 911, you're going to hear 911, where's your emergency? You're going to state where your emergency is. The dispatcher, it's actually a call taker. I should talk a little bit about that. Under this regional system, they use separate people as call takers and dispatchers. Now that's important because occasionally when you call in over the radio, when an officer calls in, the dispatcher will say, stand by him on the phone, or stand by him on 911. In this split system, which is common in large cities all over the country, your call taker is the person who handles the phone, your dispatcher is the person who handles the radio, and under the system there's actually a police dispatcher and a fire dispatcher, in addition to a call taker, working in Holbrook on behalf of the town of Norwood.
What's really nice about this particular setup is there are multiple call takers, so it's going to fail over. Right now, if we start getting multiple 911 calls, we have a police dispatcher who has to handle the initial call, hands it off to the fire dispatcher. We handle that, but it's basically one call at a time thing. Whereas with the regional dispatch, our calls will fail over to other people in the same room, as opposed to right now they fail over to Canton, they fail over to Westwood. It's a very important distinction. They have more staff on duty. And we're going to be a high demand town on Holbrook. We run probably more than most of the other towns they have. We can use the additional help.
All in all, I think movement to regional dispatch has been a right move for the town. I fully support it. I think our move specifically to the one in Holbrook has been the right thing to do. Since the selectmen and town manager signed off on that, the Holbrook people have been in and out of the building here frequently, a couple of times a week, and doing the prep work. They've really been on the ball. So I think this move is a positive one.
Very positive. They have already committed thousands of dollars to moving our fire alarm receiver from Norwood to Holbrook. It's fairly extensive, as I'm sure you can imagine. One of the other real benefits to the town is we have a capital project in for $172,000 that the town funded in the last town meeting to replace radio receivers and repeaters throughout town and actually bring our system up to a more modern radio system. At Holbrook's request, we have suspended that project, and they are going to take over all costs associated with it. So save the town right there on the face, $172,000 minimum. It's going to save some of the companies in town that were taking part in this project on their dime. It's going to save those companies money. This is a good transition.